Hello, my viewers and listeners. How are you today? I'm fine. This is Jigar Malla. For today, as you see from the underlined topic, we will learn and we will discuss the lesson for asking for directions. Okay, asking for directions, and together we will see ways of asking for directions and ways of responding to directions. Then there will be also a model or a sample conversation that shows ways of asking directions and ways of responding to directions. Okay, and I would like to remind you once again, if you like this video, please subscribe it, share for your friends, and don't forget to like it. And thank you in advance. Okay, first let's come to asking for directions. Direction simply, in our day-to-day life, or in general speaking, we're moving. Okay, we're moving from one place to another. Okay, and sometimes we don't know the other places. Okay, so when we are moving from a certain point to a certain location, okay, we may lost. Okay, we may get lost, or we may not find easily the other places, so we need help from others to show us the exact location of a place. Okay, so how do we ask others to show us the exact location of a place? Okay, the direction of a certain place. Okay, we are going to see the most common expressions, okay, that we use for asking for direction as well as for giving direction. The first one, okay, the first one, it says, excuse me, could you tell me dash the National Theatre, it says. So you can put this one. Okay, you can put in the dash this one. Okay, how to get to, or how far it is to, or how can I get to, or the way to, or the shortest way to, or which bus goes to. Okay, you can put all these expressions in the dash. For instance, could you tell me how to get to the National Theatre? How to get to, okay, or could you tell me how far is it to the National Theatre? Is also possible. Or could you tell me how can I get to the National Theatre? Is also possible. Or could you tell me the way to the National Theatre? Is also possible. Okay, so this is one way of asking for direction. Okay, now let's come to the second way of asking direction. Okay, the second way of asking direction. Let's see the second way of asking direction. In the second one, as you see, pardon or excuse me, could you tell me where the nearest hospital is? Possible. Okay, where the nearest hospital is. If you are looking for hospital, could you tell me where the nearest railway station is? If you are looking for a railway station, okay, transportation service or railway. Okay, could you tell me where the nearest telephone is? Okay, if you are looking for telephone, okay, where the nearest telephone is. Could you tell me where the nearest police station is? Okay, if you're looking for a police station. Okay, and could you tell me where the nearest cinema is? If you are looking for a cinema service. This is one another way of asking a direction. Okay, a direction to these places. Okay, a direction to cinema, a direction to telephone, a direction to railway station, and etc. And let's see the third technical way of asking direction. You see, pardon me, another polite expression. Do you know which direction is it to the theater? Okay, so if you are looking for the theater, if others, whether they know the direction to the theater or not. Okay, do you know which direction is it to the general post office? So in the dash you can put this one. So you are asking a direction. You see, could you tell me, or do you know which direction is it to the university? So in the dash again you can put this one and the rest. Okay, do you know which direction is it to St. George Church? Or do you know which direction is it to the bank. So this is another way of asking a question for direction. Okay, a question for direction. Now let's see somehow different with the possible answers. Okay, the fourth one is a little different. Okay, again a polite one. Excuse me, is this the way to the National Museum? Okay, or excuse me, is this the right way to the National Museum? If you are looking for the National Museum. Excuse me, does this bus goes to the National Museum? This is a question. Immediately there are possible answers. Okay, the possible answers. Let's see the possible answer. So excuse me, is this the way to the National Museum? And if it is, you will say simply in short, yes it is. Okay, does this bus go to the National Museum? If it goes to the National Museum, yes it does. Okay, yes it does. Or is this the way to the National Museum? Is this the way to the National Museum? If it's not, your answer should be no, it isn't. Okay. Or does this bus go to the National Museum? If it doesn't go, okay, you will say no, it doesn't. Okay, this is another way of asking for, okay, direction. Now let's see another way of asking. Okay, so if you are finishing with asking, now the next point will be simply ways of giving instruction. Okay, ways of giving instruction, which means responses to direction. Okay, if someone asks you direction, you are going to give him instruction. Okay, you are supposed to show him instruction. These are, you know, for question in the above, for question number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay, for number 1, number 2, and number 3. For instance, if we say that, you see, if we say that, could you tell me how to get to the National Theatre? Okay, you can simply say yes or certainly. Okay, or you can say, could you tell me where the nearest bank is? Simply you can say go straight ahead. Okay, go straight ahead, or you can say of course. Or could you tell me where the nearest bank is? You can say it is, okay, it is first turning on the left, or take the first turning on the right. Okay, left or right. This is possible. Okay, this is possible. And there are also other ways, okay, other mechanisms to answer the question of direction. Okay, the other mechanisms. Let's see the other possible answers for the following. Okay, let's see the other mechanisms. Now let's see the other mechanisms, you know, a little bit quickly because it's short. Let's see the other mechanisms. Okay, for instance, could you tell me where the nearest bank is? Okay, for instance, you can say take number 35 bus. Okay, could you tell me where the nearest bank is? You can say straight ahead till you come to the traffic lights, then turn right, or you can say turn left. Possible. Okay, could you tell me how to get to the National Theatre? You can say turn left or turn right if it's around. Okay, could you tell me the best way to the National Theatre? It's okay, simply it's beside, okay, beside the palace, or it's opposite to the palace. Okay, this is a possible way of, okay, possible way of answering. Now let's come to one important reminder. Okay, one important reminder. Okay, this is very important. If you don't know, okay, if you don't know I would like to remind you one important point here in asking for direction and responding to directions. If we don't know, okay, if you don't know the answer, okay, if you don't know the exact place or the place you are asking for, it's better, it's best, okay, to answer one of the following expression. Otherwise we may mislead people in the wrong direction, and it's inappropriate in general. Okay, we may mislead people wrongly and it's inappropriate. So if we don't know the place, it's better to say sorry, I don't know, okay, or sorry, I can't help you, sorry, I'm a stranger here myself. It's better to say in such a way instead of giving wrong directions and misleading people in the wrong way. Okay, it's better to answer saying sorry, I don't know, okay, sorry, I can't help you, sorry, I'm a stranger here myself. That's the best way. Okay, that's the best way instead of giving wrong information. Okay, people may get lost, so it's not good, it's not appropriate in general. So let's give such answers. Okay, let's give such answer. Now let's come to the final part. The final part is a model conversation, and I would like to give you a model conversation. In this model conversation we will see three model conversations. Okay, let's see one by one. The first one, you see, excuse me, could you tell me which bus goes to Kotabe from here? Kotabe is a college. Okay, Kotabe from here, you can say that it's bus number 33. So thank you very much. You see, he's simply helping by pointing or by giving information that the exact bus number that goes to Kotabe College. Okay, and the second one, let's see the second one. How can I get to the Black Lion Hospital? Okay, how can I get you? B says what? Do you know where the general post office is? See, again a question for the question. Okay, A says yes, I know where the general post office is. You see, that is a hint that can help him to show. You see, yes, I know where the general post office is. The hospital is opposite the general post office. It is a tall white modern building. You can't miss it. You see, he's giving a reference point to show him the exact direction. The hospital is opposite the general post office. It's a tall white modern building. You can't miss it. Say what? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is another model conversation. You see, another model conversation. Let's see the last one, the short one. Okay, sometimes we may not know, so it's better to give such short and quick answers. Look at the question. Excuse me, could you tell me the way to the National Museum? B doesn't know, so he said what? I'm sorry, I don't know. You see, if we don't know, it's better to say I'm sorry, I don't know. Guys, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe it, share for your friends, and again don't miss it, like it. If you like this video, like it. And I would like to say thank you for listening and watching my video. We will meet in another lesson next time. Bye bye. Okay, bye bye.